Okay, just a super quick update on the off-road camper build. I've finally got the chassis out from underneath it. I've moved the front axle under the back here, so I'm going to be using the axle that has the steering on it, so I can steer the trailer. Now to do all the suspension arms, I didn't want to run the arms that come from here, the original ones, because they would join up where the knuckles were down there and get in the way of the steering and all the rest of it. So I've had to use the original front arms down here, and I've cut the brackets off the front that were on the chassis, and I've created my own new ones. So I don't know if you can see under there, maybe this side might be better. Basically inside here's the original plate that was on there with the bush and everything in it. I'll see if I can get a better shot for you. Like that. So there's the original plate in here, and I've just boxed them all off and created all new mounting points for them, all plated up. I can't see it very well with the sun, but that's all done. I've cut all the rest of the crap off these beams that I don't need, all the top arm mounts and everything else, just leaving the bar for a structural beam. So I've got bushes coming on the weekend, so I can bolt those arms up into those. Then I can start working on the geometry of the where the springs go, and then I can start on the drive system for the differential, so it'll have actual drive on its own, which will be all done with a 12,000 pound winch. Got some shockies in the back. I'm going to have to fabricate some brackets on the bottom down here somewhere, so that these shocks will go into them, because being the front diff, the shocks are actually mounted originally over this side, which would be the rear of the axle, but now it's all the front, so I've got to make stuff for the back. I am going to have to move these. I'll just unpick them and shuffle them across to line them up with the top of all this. I may even have to remake these, depends on how the springs sit in it. But everything's slowly coming along. I've got to make the mountings today for the water tank. So I was going to put the water tank across this way, which fitted perfectly, but it gets in the way of the arms, and the arms will just scuff up and down the side of it, so it's no good. So I've got to go this way, which is another reason why I pulled all those brackets off, not only to save weight, but I can get the tank sitting up there level with the chassis rail under here on its own little bracket under there. Yeah, I've got another bar in the front here. I've all fish plated my join with a nice bar in there. I'm going to put another couple up in here too, just up here to stop these from spreading when they're under load, and when it's bouncing up and down. I've got to make sure these don't spread apart and twist. And I've got to do all the plates up the front here for the toe fitting. So that's today's mission, is the toe fitting, the bar in here, and the water tank. So hopefully next video I should have all that done. But that's where I'm at the moment. The body's just taken a back seat just for now. I've got to get under there and weld everything out anyway, so I'll get all the chassis done, completed and finished and ready to go. And I'll weld all this up, paint all the bottom of it, get it all sealed up, and then put it back on here, and then I can start with the fit out in there. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'll keep you all updated as I progress with it, and yeah, thanks for checking it out.